Alright, another day, another campus in this very episode of Know Your Campus. Today we are in the Great Lakes Institute of Management, Gurgaon, and today we are going to look around this campus. When I first came in here, I saw a lot of green around me, and with that green, I saw a lot of buildings around as well. So I want to know more about this campus in this particular episode of Know Your Campus. So today to take us through the campus, I have PGPM student Shaumik Chatterjee with me. Hi Shaumik, welcome to KYC and thank you for doing this with us today. Shaumik, I want to know a little bit more about, Great Lakes Institute of Management, Gurgaon. We have all heard about Chennai. Tell us a bit about the Gurgaon campus.
Sure, Paul. Firstly, a very warm welcome to GLIM Gurgaon. And as you mentioned, we are obviously a sister campus of GLIM Chennai. And we were founded a while back. It's been a decade since we exist, but our campus moved into this particular area in around 2016. Spread across approximately 7 acres. And we have this beautiful glass building that you see. This is what we call our academic block. And our campus is divided into two parts. This is the academic block, and we have our hostel blocks on the side, which we'll take a look in a while. And we have a beautiful infrastructure out here. We have amazing libraries, beautiful classrooms. We have a massive auditorium. So that is Great Lakes, Gurgaon in a snapshot for you. And obviously, you can see how green and beautiful our campus is.
Shaumik, first day when you stepped in this campus, what was the first thing that you noticed?
Yeah, so one of the most defining things, that really struck me when I entered the campus was this beautiful monolith out here, right behind us. So this basically is what we refer to as a tower of reflection, and it is also something that we carry over from our sister campus in Chennai.
Talk through the kind of courses that are offered here and what is the relevance of those courses?
Absolutely. So our flagship program is known as the PGPM program, which is a postgraduate program in management. It lasts for 11 months and it's a pretty rigorous course, and the entry criteria to the program is you have to be a professional who has a minimum of 2 years of work experience. And obviously you have to clear one of the major aptitude tests, CAT, XAT, CMAT and GMAT, and after which you go through a round of PI and a written aptitude test, and then you enter the college. Right? That is the first program. Moving on to the second one, which is also known as the PGDM program. That is the 2-year MBA program. And for that, you do not need a work experience criteria, but again, it's spread across 2 years. And we also have management development programs taught by our faculty themselves. And these programs are tailor-made programs for industry professionals who are already working in the companies. And they have had programs with companies like Maruti and other big major companies out there.
I would like to know a little more about this campus, and know more about the kind of USPs that you guys boast about. But before that, if you can, let me see a little more about this campus, that will be great.
Definitely, I would love to take you on a
Let's
ride.
Okay, Shaumik, so we are standing in this very interesting place. What is your association with this?
Obviously, it's the knowledge center of our college. A lot of beautiful books ranging from multiple various fields of business. Anything that interests you, you can obviously come in and dig deep, and you'll find something that interests you.
Right. Shaumik, we were talking about the USP when you decided to take me through the campus and see things around. Tell us a little bit about that one USP that defines GLIM Gurgaon.
One key USP of our college is that back in 2013 itself, right, when analytics was an up-and-coming field of education, and that is when our college decided to start a program in analytics. And then going ahead in 2018, AI and ML was also added to that program. So that is one very important thing that pushed me to come to Great Lakes, and I see that as a very strong factor of our college.
Let's talk about the kind of profiles that students have who come in this campus to learn about different concepts that you just mentioned. And what is the gender mix also, if you can?
I look at my friends, and my friends are from different backgrounds. Some have worked in the oil and gas industry, some have worked in mining, some have worked in retail, most of them have worked in IT as well, in consulting. That really brings a lot of perspectives to the table. And in terms of gender diversity, I obviously, see and believe that there's a lot of women also studying in our college. They obviously have equal opportunity and to study, speak, and contribute fairly and freely into whatever is happening into the college.
Right. It's a lot of information that you have provided so far, Shramik, and one thing that I missed and then I think a lot of students want to know about is the admission process around this. What is the exact process through which I get in?
I'll talk about the PGPM program first. So for the PGPM program, the minimum criteria is to have a 2 years of work experience. So once you have the 2 years of work experience under your belt, one can obviously take CAT, XAT, GMAT or CMAT, which are major exams, competitive exams in our country, and you can apply for Great Lakes, and after which students are put through a round of personal interview, and if you're shortlisted, you'll be here. Moving to the PGDM program, the criteria is similar. It's just that you don't need a 2 years of work experience. That's pretty much it.
From this very formal, educative looking place with, books around us to a little more chill and relaxed place, let's head around to that place and explore more.
Absolutely.
Let's go there.
Let's go.
Yeah. Okay, Shramik, thank you for bringing me here. This coffee was needed. Shramik, what I'm interested in knowing a little bit more is the clubs and committees that you guys are part of. If you can tell me a little bit more about that, set the context.
Definitely. So we have special interest clubs in our college and committees also. Clubs are completely student driven, and we have clubs in different domains. We have an HR club known as Harmony. We have Opus, the operations club. We have Strategist, the consulting and strategy club. And moving on to the committees, we have an AdCom, we have a sports committee, we have an alumni committee. So it's a pretty interesting and an amazing avenue to learn more and to again engage with different people and grow.
And how can I miss when you said that there is an alumni committee? What is the Alumni Connect like here?
We are a pretty young college, but that has never been in way of us having very helpful and important alumni in various big organizations that also come to recruit in our college. So they have always been a guiding light for us. They have been conducting sessions with us to prepare us better for our interviews. We have alumni in companies like Deloitte, KPMG, ZS Associates. So they have always been a very important part of our journey out here.
We were talking about the USP of the institute some time back. Something that people are also interested in knowing that if there are some accreditations that are there, if you guys are ranking higher up in order so that they can consider this institute. If anything of that sort you want to share with us?
Our college in 2019 was the youngest school to get an AMBA certification that you write after our Chennai campus. So that is a great thing and in my opinion a great achievement. Also, we have been consistently ranked as one of the top 5 emerging B schools by the Ministry of Human Resource Development Network. So that is something that is really confidence inducing and it makes us really happy to be a part of such a beautiful college.
Is there any opportunity for students to go abroad and have these learning experiences in some student exchange program as well?
Our college has a tie-up with ISEC in France as well as Bordeaux University in Paris. Students can opt to take a SEM abroad there, and this applies to both Gurgaon as well as Chennai students, and in many occasions they would be going together and they would be getting a certification of it's kind of a dual MBA, the Bordeaux one, so they will be getting an MBA certificate from Bordeaux also. So that is a great thing.
Right. Now coming to one of the most sought after and looked after aspect of any B school, you talked about the ROI. We are going to delve a little more into that. We'll know a little bit more about the kind of companies that visit on campus. So if you can tell us a little bit about first the kind of summer placement structure that is there around here, and then the final placement one.
We have a great corporate career services team who helps each and every student out to make sure that they get into great companies for their summer placements. And as far as our main placements are concerned, one really big advantage that we have is where we are located, right? We are located very close to Gurgaon, which is probably one of the biggest hubs for all MNCs in India, right? So that gives us a lot of proximity to great businesses and industry leaders, thought leaders. During this year as well as previous years, we have seen amazing companies like Deloitte, like KPMG, like ZS, come in and recruit from our company, and other notable startups also are very actively come and hire from our college. So again, talking about our last year's statistic, the average placement, the package that students got in our college was 12.15 lakhs, and the highest went up to approximately 18 lakhs. So that's again a great thing for the students who are planning to come into Great Lakes, Gurgaon.
All right, Shramik, all the very best for the time that is left for you in this campus. I hope that the learning has helped you and is going to help you further in your life as well. And all the very best. Thank you very much for coming to KYC and Inside Eye. All right, so that brings us to the end of this particular episode of KYC. Do tell us in the comments below what you think about GLIM Gurgaon. If you are interested in knowing more about this campus, there is a link in the description that you can find. Go check that out, and do tell us in the comments box also that what is that other B school that you want us to cover in the next episode of KYC. Thank you very much.